Okay, I think we've got everything on the list. We'll put these trap doors in here. We've got some stuff we're going to ignore. Oh, hey, welcome back, everybody. We're just getting ready to shoot the mine from yesterday, and missing item. We're going to ignore missing. There we go. And it's planting a bunch of stuff underground. Remember, there was a wheat farm underneath and everything. I added the dirt and the seeds for that, but I just thought it would be easier to collect everything that we could. So we're firing this off, and should be good. And then our next project will be the blacksmith, but I'll do that tomorrow. And then I'm going to go find the closest village using chunk base and my airship, which I lost. I'm going to have to spawn one of those in so we can fly over to the nearest village and grab up some villagers in a bucket. Like I said, I mentioned yesterday that I could do that. So we're going to do that. I should probably, while this is shooting, well, I want to show it to you guys though. I was going to say, while this is shooting, I could go make some buckets and try and pick up some cows, using the cows here, the mushroom cows, as test subjects to see if I can pick them up in a bucket. It might be only for villagers, just depending on how it got coded in. I did put the iron ore, the the coal and the emerald ore in, and I think the emerald is for one of the items in the item frame, which I summoned in creative as well. So everything except for the yellow wool and the ores I crafted, and then everything else I gathered. We had plenty of stone that I could show you in my inventory. I made the stone bricks, and then I made the stairs. I had extra stone with me. Of course, I had all the oak. We're going to get above ground at some point. I know we are. By the way, that over there is the waystone, and I have not changed the name of it. I'm going to break it and bring it in here and name it Safe Haven. We could do that now. How do I get out of here though? I go like this. Waypoint. Bring myself back in here. It was on this side of the city boundaries. Yeah, there it is. So, like I said, we're gonna break it and replace it. What happened? Am I in creative mode still? I am. Doggone it. Oh, waystone. It was a mossy cobble one, but I'm just going to get a regular one. Alright, now let's get, well, before you get out of it, biplane. I don't want a biplane, I want an aeroplane. Airship. here we go. Airship. I want one of those as well. Like I said yesterday, I lost all that stuff because of the being in creative mode. Okay. Safe haven. There we go. Now we click on it, I think. Yep. I don't use them, the waystones, because they stick you on top of it and it's hard to get off of them, but it's interesting to have. All right, let's go up here. Did I just put that in the way of my building though? Probably did. Didn't think it through, Gray. Because remember, I put my mine so that I think it's up right up close to the, so I just stuck that in the wrong place. But maybe it'll end up in the building. And remember, we're building the mine, so it makes sense that a lot of this would be underground. And we're not going to mess with it. We're not going to mine it in this area. At least not in the foreseeable future. I don't see that happening. But I did make 3 more diamond chests. 2 of them are up there, and I added one in the house with my treasure chest from yesterday. So I made that a double treasure chest. Yeah, it's throwing stuff underneath the waystone there. So, okay, now we're on the surface, folks. Path blocks are cool. I get behind that. I'm having it skip the any grass, so it is putting in dirt, which I did include. And it is putting oak and oak fences in the ground there. By the way, you guys have realized that I'm a really big fan of the schematic. I am. And I know some people, I've watched some videos and they're like, oh, the schematic, I'm not going to use the schematic. Man, you know what? If you don't like the schematic, that's fine. I've always said it. Play the game how you like to play it. One of the things that I've noticed, and I watched a lot of people that play modded, and whenever they make their tree farms, they don't put their oak trees all together and planted next to each other. Which, again, play it however you want, but I don't understand the reason or the need to put the oak trees in separate spaces when you can grow them right next to each other and chop them down as a block. But again, I'm not saying the way I do it is right, the way they do it is wrong. I'm just saying play the game however makes you feel okay with it. I'm liking this so far. Let's take my hands out of the equation here and let's do a flyby. And again, that's another reason why I was okay with summoning in the yellow wall because I know that it's only being used as a block placeholder for the schematic. I use that tower of wool over there to get the schematic to mark the high point and the low point. Oh, look at this. Look at where the waystone is. Hey, that worked. It worked. I tucked it away under the ledge. That's cool. That's cool. I might dig down underneath this. You see this coal block hanging on the chain there, and I think this is supposed to be the pit where the ores are being extracted. So I might dig out this part as long as it's safe for the villagers. Again, I don't want the villagers falling in, so it will depend on what they do with that wall down there. Or if they don't put a wall on it, I'll use the deep slate wall, and that corner there will be protected. Oh, that's cool. It's interesting to see because I forget when I made copies of this, I didn't remember exactly how everything was, but when I went to get the materials and it called for 1 glass block and 4 glass panes. So the 2 panes are right here, 2 there and 2 on the other side, and 1 glass pane there. I'm assuming that's where the door is going to go. They usually put those things in last. Oh, they got a block of iron here as the crane, as a counterweight to the crane. That's cool. I like it. And like I said, tomorrow we'll shoot the blacksmith right here, and it'll be good. What I see, okay. Then they put the chain going that way through the block, and then over here. Okay, so that crane is good. This part here is what I'm talking about, breaking out and going down underground with it. And once this is done firing everything off, I did put extra stuff in here. What I could, I made extra of because I knew I was going to end up leaving the cannon here to shoot the blacksmith, and I was going to need this stuff. But you see the yellow is going up there because of the height, and it's a lot higher than it needs to be, because I think this is the highest point right here with the smokestack. They're putting the buttons on now, and it's almost done. And it is done. Voila. Get my hands back. Done. Okay. So, I'm going to let you guys go soon, but I want to go ahead and put this in and get the list for it and see what we got. And then here's what we have left over. And we'll see what we have here. We got another 7 pages. We can get rid of andesite or acacia leaves. All these other ones look legit. Glass, gold ingots, more item frames. I'll have to call those in. I'll get rid of the grass. We won't use that. And of course we got the oak. We need a lot more oak fences. More lanterns, oak leaves. Ooh, redstone needs an observer. We're not going to use the poppy. Scaffolding. Banners, beds. Okay. Lots of stone brick this time. And again, the wool, and we've got a lot of the dark oak and the oak stuff already. So that's cool. All right, let me go break down this pillar of wool, but I'm going to do it out of creative so I can actually collect the stuff back. That way I can save it. And while I'm doing this, I'll say thank you guys for stopping by and checking me out. I do appreciate it very much. And like I said, tomorrow we'll be shooting the blacksmith, and then we'll be going and getting some villagers in a bucket. So that's good stuff. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. Is this covered over? Except for that part? Yeah, okay. Okay, now here's some pathways under here. I just want to look and see if it actually planted the garden. Well, it did. But everything broke because of the light level. You know what? I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I have the right to change my mind, right? Because I'm thinking we can get this squared away, the farm wise. Put the put some light down here. Use some of this coal to make torches. And close this in and stuff. But yeah, I think this is good. Finish getting this cleared out. There we go. Okay, and I think we're good. Once we get this mined out, I'll figure something out. I think I'll put a copper chest down here, and we'll make a waypoint down here, and we'll have an underground farm, which we needed anyway. So we're going with it. I'm wondering if I should go one block higher. As far as raising the roof, I mean. Clean up your mess, Gray. Alright, we don't have much time left, but I will say thank you guys for stopping by and checking me out. I do appreciate it, and we'll get this sorted off screen, and then, like I said, we'll get our blacksmith up and running for tomorrow. Take care.